Hi guys, it's Mary with Moments of Mindfulness. Today we're going to make this really cute square knot hemp bracelet. We're going to focus in on creativity. You can use all kinds of materials. I prefer hemp. You can use embroidery floss, you can use yarn, but the hemp is a natural material that you can find in most craft stores, and you can keep the bracelet on, you can take it off, and you can wash this material and it stays the same.
For this bracelet, you will need a clipboard, a pair of scissors, and 20-pound hemp.
What we need here is your 20-pound hemp, and what we're going to do is we're going to measure out a piece that's 2 yards long. If you don't have a measuring stick, no worries. You just go from the end of your thumb to your nose like this. That's 1 yard, and then one more time, and sometimes it gets a little stuck, and that's 2 yards. That's the way they used to measure it a long time ago. That's where a yard came from. We're going to measure one more piece, just a single yard. So we've got our pieces together here, and we want to find the middle of each piece. You can do that by holding the ends and just finding the center and hold on to that. Then you do the same thing with the long piece. You put the 2 pieces together like this. And what you want to do here is do an overhand knot. An overhand knot just goes over and then comes through. And see that little loop right there? You want that loop to not be much bigger than where my thumb is, right there. And you pull and you make a knot. You may have to pull the individual pieces like this to finish up your knot. And it's okay if it's not perfect, but that's how it's going to look. So the next thing you do, this is where your clipboard comes in handy, is you put that loop piece under your clipboard right there. And if you don't have a clipboard, you can take a big safety pin and you can pin it to like your pants or your shirt, but you're going to need some tension here when you're knotting your thread. And what we're going to do is a series of square knots.
So what we're doing here is creating your first square knot, and the way you do that is you take the left string, cross it over the 2 center strings while holding it under your thumb, put the right string over the left, and then bring it back under, creating a square knot, pulling it tight, making sure that the 2 middle strings don't get bunched up. Then you reverse sides and take your right string, cross it over the 2, go under with the string on the left, and then bring it over to the other side underneath of the 2 middle strings, and you have completed your first full square knot. We're going to repeat this process a few more times, going over and under from the right, and then over and under from the left. We're going to continue to do this until it gets to the length that you need. But if you look right here on this side, you'll see the lines on either side. That's how you know you're going the right direction. So watching this until you can get that piece of going from the right over, then to the left over, creating complete square knots. So we're continuing to do square knots until we get to a place that it completely fits around our wrist, touching the end of the other knot. Using your strings all together, create an overhand knot. You literally just turn it over your hand and then pull it tight. You may have to pull the strings individually in order to get all those pieces together there, and that's how your knot should look. This is how your bracelet should look so far. You separate it into 3 groups. In order to braid, you're going to have 1 group of 2, and you continue to braid the length of the hemp, finishing with an overhand knot and clipping the end.
Okay, so we finished making our hemp bracelet with square knots. You can go to quickcrafts.com, Kwik crafts.com online, or you can go to my Etsy shop at Crafts by Mary and Kai on Etsy and order a kit for $3 so that you just get the steps that you need along with the thread. Happy crafting, and I'll see you in the next video.